One team that I say fell off the list, off, barely on the list, is the Titans at number 10. A new run game, and Julio's out. Hill sucks. Defense sucks. I wouldn't be surprised if they fall off this list. I have the Ravens. I want to put them higher, but I have no clue. So number 8 of the Bills. Bills can get this shit together. Be the Saints, but gotta keep together. 7 Chiefs are making a comeback. Good for them. Number 6. Do this because of injuries. Cowboys are number 6. After what, 2 weeks ago, number 1, they're number 6.
Love it.
I don't know what's going on with them. The injuries, but
Bring back Cooper for my fantasy team. Come back,
Cooper and CD is down, so
CD's nuts.
number 5, the Patriots. Those Patriots are up there. Number 4, Rams. Rams need to get their shit together before they fall off this list. Wasting the talent there. 3, the Bucks. Bucks have some losses, but beat the Colts. Big win there. 2, the Cardinals. Number 1, the fucking Packers. I hate the fucking Packers. Packers number 1. I can see the Colts taking the 10th spot from the Titans. Not yet.
Daisy is shaking his head.
Unbelievable. I'm gonna go next. These change like every like week, so it's kind of tough.
Yo,
but...
Brendan, what are you laughing at? You're so weird, bro. This dude laughs at everything.
No, that was perfect. Like the way Steven looked up after you did that, like
Can't cough.
like he knew what you were doing.
Coughing?
This dude, Brendan.
Wait, that wasn't a mimic? I thought you were mimicking him because he just.
No.
Are you were actually coughing?
Yes.
Okay, that's a
Jeez
little less
Louise,
funny.
man.
Yo,
Steven looked up like, yo, you coughing.
I'm just trying to get through my list, man. When can I ever get to my list?
I mean, that's low key. I like in the back of my mind was like, I hope he wasn't mimicking me.
Nah, dude, I was just coughing, man. But at number 10, I have the Cincinnati Bengals. Because number 10 was left to them, the Chargers, or the Colts. Exactly. Number 9, we have falling from grace the Dallas Cowboys. They do have a lot of injuries, but who cares about injuries? No one ever takes them into account. Number 8, we have the Kansas City Chiefs. They're picking it up. They're doing what they got to do. And probably by the end of the season, they'll be a top 5 team, if not higher. Number 7, I have the Baltimore Ravens. Played a bit of a stinker last Sunday night. It was Sunday night. Sunday night football was a bit of a stinker. Lamar had like 4 picks, but I feel like that was like a super anomaly. Even though, Lamar isn't, I guess, the greatest thrower of the ball, 4 picks don't normally just happen, even if you're like shitty. So that probably won't happen again, and they are number 1 in the AFC North, and I think actually number 1 in the AFC. I think they have the number 1 seed. So yeah, shout out to them. Number 6, also falling from staying exactly in the same grace that they were. We have the LA Rams because I just can't find it in myself to put other teams ahead of them, even though I probably should. But yeah, I just have them at 6 for now. Number 5, we have the Buffalonian Bills. I feel like they're kind of getting back to where I had them originally, like when we started doing these, because I don't think we did like week 1 or 2. I think we started this like week 3, if not later. But okay. Well, I had them like pretty high up in the beginning, and then obviously they started losing, so they fell off. But now they're back up to 5 for my list. Yeah, shout out to them. Number 4, very high climb. We have the New England Patriots. Number 3, we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Same thing. Who fucking cares, honestly? I'm so tired of them. Tired of them. I'm tired of the Patriots. Brady, Patriots, like, we need to stop this. They're going to meet in the Super Bowl. There's going to be, oh, was it Brady? Was it Belichick? Oh, so many rings to go. This never happened. Now, here's a guy. I don't want to hear it. I'm so fucking done with this. I'm done. I hate both of these storylines. I hope they both fall off. But for now, here they are at 3 and 4. Number 2, we have the Arizona Cardinals. And number 1, I have the Green Bay Packers. I really should have kept the Packers. Like, I should stop putting the Cardinals ahead of them because I really don't want to. But it's more of just like a peer pressure thing. But I got the Packers at number 1 again, and the Cardinals at 2. Next week it'll probably be flip-flopped again. But yeah, that was my list.
Nice.
That's right. The Cardinals were on a bye week.
Yeah, honestly,
Probably much needed.
some pretty similar stuff, especially the top 5. Not identical, but combined to Isaiah's. Number 10, I have the Cincinnati Bengals. Really, like, if they play like they played against the Steelers, they are a Super Bowl team. They're not playing like that every week against every team, but yeah, they're just, they have the ability. They have a run game, they have a pass game. O-line's not the best, but is holding up better than they are expected to. Defense has some pieces. Yeah, they're an interesting team. I think they might make it to the playoffs. Number 9, I have the Indianapolis Colts. They're just, they lost to the Bucs, but they've really fought hard. And they just on a little bit of a win streak before that. Decent. 8, I have the Chiefs. I did not move them. They didn't do anything. They're on a bye week, but they are on the up and up. And like Isaiah said, they're probably gonna make the Super Bowl, honestly, if not the AFC Championship, and nothing's gonna be unique at all. Number 7, I have fallen a bit. The LA Rams. Now we're out of excuses, boys. We have Von Miller. We have Odell. We're coming off a bye. I know Packers are a good team. What's going on? Like, we're flopping. What's going on? You got the Jags next. This is like, if you don't scrape this team, there's gonna be some concern. And they can fall even more. Also falling a bit. Number 6, I have the Dallas Cowboys. Not terrible falling, but falling a bit. They do have injuries. That's the only reason why. They do have a little bit of an excuse, but they should be, Zeke could be doing a little bit better, but Tony Pollard is doing really good. He's a starter. Yeah, if they get healthy, I think they could get back to form, hopefully. But, yeah. Number 5, Buffalo Bills. Just, they're a good team, but you never know what you're going to get. Sometimes you get the Bills team that lost to the Jags. Sometimes you get the Bills team that scraped the Saints or the Texans, what they should. If they could get more consistent, they could honestly be up there. Over them, their divisional rival, I have the New England Patriots. Their defense has been really good. They're playing like they are really well coached. Like the Bill Belichick is a good coach. He just won't die. Just like Emperor Palpatine. Very funny. Because there's a bunch of memes about that. But yeah, Patriots are just, they're not making mistakes. They're playing good, really, really good defense. Pretty decent.
Bless you, Jimmy.
Yeah, bless you, Jimmy. They're a good team. Number 3, I have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Pretty good, but I feel like it's a little concerning how much their offense kind of tweaks without Gronk or Fournette or AB. With all those pieces, I feel like you shouldn't need all of them. They're really, really gifted. I don't know. Maybe it's a little overreactive. They are still winning, so they are number 3. Number 2, I debated a long time having this team number 1, but it came down to I didn't want to move teams on their bye week. And the team I have number 1 was on the bye week. So I have number 2. I have the Green Bay Packers. Honestly, really could move to number 1. They are playing really good. They still don't have Jair Alexander. They still don't have Zadarius Smith, I believe. Definitely not Jair Alexander. They could.
They have Bakhtiari?
I actually don't think so.
Jeez.
They could be getting a lot better, and they are really good. So that's scary. Packers are number 2. Number 1, Arizona Cardinals. Like I said, coming off the bye week. Hopefully Kyler and D-Hop can get healthy. D-Hop for my fantasy team reasons, hopefully. But just in general, hopefully they can get healthy. Arizona Cardinals, they are another team that can really play well injured as well, as because they won with Colt McCoy and others. So, yeah. Those are my power rankings for week 13.
All right. So, for my top 10 power rankings, we have at number 10.
Are you guys ready to move on to predictions?
Yeah, right. At number 10, we have, this might come as a surprise, but it is what it is. Especially after them losing in overtime, to the Raiders, they're going to be at number 10, the Dallas Cowboys. From last week, they didn't fall too many spots on my power rankings. They only fell 2 spots. So, for my list, it's not that bad of a falling. I've said this about the Cowboys. They're a good team, but I really can't get behind putting them in the top 5 or saying they're the best of the best. I don't know. I can't get behind it. I don't know. They've never been that team for me. So, and I don't know, with these kind of L's, that kind of proves it, in my opinion. That's just me though. Number 9, back on the power rankings, is the Buffalo Bills, who soundly beat the Saints 31-6. Not much to say. I figured that they'd be back on the power rankings. If they lost to the Saints, they were going to be in real trouble, which I didn't think they were going to lose. So, especially with the Saints being injury prone, no Jameis. So, yeah, Bills are back. Number 9. Number 8. Some people may say this is me overreacting a little bit, but since they were number 3 last week for me. But as Brendan said, we're kind of running out of excuses. And I think them losing to the Packers, who are a good team, but the Rams are supposed to be a really good team too. So, at number 8, I have the Los Angeles Rams. They fell from number 3 to number 8. Like I said, I know some people may say I'm overreacting, but that was a pretty big L. Yo, what are you guys laughing at?
I'm like wiping my face. And Brendan keeps copying me.
No, but you copied Jimmy and I copied you. Don't freaking twist and turn this.
Nothing being twisted.
Except your arm.
Sorry, we're paying attention.
It's okay. At number 7, we have the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs. They're still... Yo, what is going on?
Nothing.
I don't know. Oh wait, they were on their bye week. They were on their bye week this week as well, right?
Yep, Chiefs.
The Chiefs?
Cards.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
See.
The Kansas City Chiefs, number 7. They're still a good team. I can see themselves making their way into the top 5, maybe in top 3. But I think they're out of the funk they were in. But we'll see. Number 6, the New England Patriots. The Patriots, they've been on this comeback trail. They beat the Titans pretty soundly, 36-13. I know, and speaking of that though, actually, I'm going to move quickly to the next one. I have the Titans at number 5. I know some people may say that doesn't really make too much sense because Patriots obviously just beat them. But I don't know if they were to meet up again in the playoffs. I don't know. I'd still have my money on the Titans. I think the Titans are just in a funk like the Chiefs were. And
sorry,
what's up?
If they had Henry and Julio,
Jimmy.
But
yeah, they were gonna win.
Yeah.
Jimmy, can you do me a big favor? you guys can continue with what you're doing. But Jimmy, I need you to just sit still for 1 second, please. Thank you.
Is that the thumb?
Yeah. I got like 3 of them, and fucking Jimmy's like moving in all of them.
Sorry, Steven. You get interrupted every week. I'm sorry.
Nah, that's all right. And so yeah, if the Titans weren't so injury prone and yada yada, I think they win this matchup. But like I said, if they meet again, my money's still on the Titans. So, and at number 4, I have the Baltimore Ravens. I think that's the highest I've had them yet on my power rankings. I'm just going back to look at this. Yeah, they haven't been in my top 5 at all yet this season. And number 4 now. So, as we saw, the win against the Browns was pretty ugly. But as I always say, because I believe in this, a win is a win. You can complain and nag about how they got the win, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with criticizing what you did wrong in the game if you won. But they still won. And they're what now, 8-3. So one of the best records in the league. They're number 1 in the AFC. How I don't know. To me, I feel like that's almost blasphemy not putting them in the top 5.
Well,
number
stink,
3.
So.
What's up?
I said they stink. So
how do they?
You know what's funny?
Yeah.
They did not make my top 10.
That's right. They weren't even in your top 10, were they?
They're 11. Titans missed it.
That's crazy. I think that's blasphemy.
I put the Bengals over them because they played
crazy.
better.
They're number 1 in the AFC. They gotta be in the top 10. Number 3, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. As I said, like, dude, I'm not even gonna like this storyline of Tom Brady is just so annoying at this point.
Yeah, I'm over it.
Like they beat the Colts 38-31. The Colts could have beat them, but yeah, that's really it. Number 2, the Green Bay Packers. The Green Bay Packers are a really, really good football team. If someone has the Packers number 1, I'm not going to argue with that. But at my number 1, and it hasn't changed this entire time we've started doing power rankings, is the Arizona Cardinals. Without D-Hop, without Kyler, they continue to do well. Even though this week they had a bye week, and probably good timing because they really need that. They need their players to relax and get healthy, especially D-Hop and Kyler. And they also don't have J.J. Watt for the rest of the season. So I don't know. They play, as Brent said, they play good. They play really good injured, and I think you got to give credit where credit's due. Cardinals deserve that number 1 spot. So the Packers at least have A-Rod. They have Devontae Adams. So the Cardinals don't have their 2 biggest offensive weapons and their biggest defensive weapons. So the Cardinals, they are not a team to be messed with. Number 1, easy.
Packers beat them.
They did.
Rodgers is going all the way this year. Gosh darn it.
But
darn it.
The Cardinals, they have 1 more win, and they play, in my opinion, they've been playing better, especially due to more injuries.
If AJ Green turns around, that could have been.
Oh, turn around.
That's true too. And that game was very close. But
no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
What?
I'm not letting you accept that argument.
What?
Even because when I was on the 3-1 Bengals and I was like, yo, they should be 4-0 right now if they just hit this kick against the Packers. And you were like, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Joe Burrow is a freaking pony. I'm just joking. But yeah, I mean it pretty much has been, I think, Cardinals and you guys have mostly had the Cardinals, but it's Cardinals, Packers. Rams were up there for a little bit, maybe even Tampa, but the top 3-4 has been Kobe.
No, it's there.
Oh, but yeah, the top 3 or 4 has been the same. So
yeah, and the top 2 have been the same pretty much.
Yeah.
As well. Cardinals and Packs.
Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, that was our power rankings. Let us know if you agree, disagree, whose list was the best, whose list was the worst. By next week, I'm sure we'll have a completely different 10 teams on here because this league stinks. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe. You know it's always up to you. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I'll make mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be grinning. These ladies know that